Okay, let's dive right in. If you're in your 20s right now, you are probably getting a ton of career advice, right? And let's be honest, most of it might already be totally outdated. The rise of AI is changing everything. So today, we're going to decode some incredible advice from Y Combinator partners on how to actually navigate this new world. And it all kicks off with a pretty unsettling question.
For generations, there was this playbook. Get the right degree, land the stable job, and you're all set for life. But in the age of AI, there's this feeling of deep uncertainty. People are starting to wonder if the jobs they were told to aim for are even going to exist in a decade. So is that path, that prudent, safe choice, is it actually a trap now?
Okay, get ready for this because it's going to sound kind of crazy. Data from the New York Fed in February 2024 showed something nobody expected. The unemployment rate for recent computer science majors was over 6%, and for art history majors, just 3%. Yeah, you heard me right. The so-called safe tech degree had double the unemployment rate. This is not a fluke. It's a huge sign that something massive is shifting under our feet.
And this all leads us to what we can call the great inversion. The fundamental rules of building a career are being completely flipped upside down. The path that was always considered the lowest risk might now be the most dangerous one you can take.
This quote from the YC partners just nails it. That predictable, stable, credentialed, focused journey. The one your parents were so proud of? It's just no longer a guarantee of security. So what's causing this crazy inversion? Well, the answer lies in a concept called simulacra.
To really succeed now, you first have to understand the trap. And that trap is all about chasing simulacra, these empty external markers of success that have become totally disconnected from creating any real value.
So what the heck is simulacra? Think of it like this. It's a representation of something that, when you peel back the layers, is just hollow. It's the fancy degree, the big funding announcement, the social media hype, all the things that look super impressive on the surface, but don't actually represent any real substance or utility.
And this isn't just some abstract theory. We see it everywhere in tech, treating a Series A funding round like it's the finish line, when it's really just the starting gun, obsessing over aura farming for Twitter followers, instead of, just building a great product. Following those entrepreneurship programs that basically teach you to lie and fake it till you make it. All of this is just chasing shadows.
This quote gets right to the catastrophic endgame of a culture that's built on simulacra. When you peeled back the layers of FTX or Theranos, there was no real value. It was all a hollow representation, a complete lie. It is a stark flashing warning against prioritizing these fake credentials over actual substance.
So, if the old path is broken, what's the new playbook? It's about a huge shift in your focus, from collecting credentials to building agency, from passively following instructions to actively creating real value in the world.
The old path was all about passing tests and following instructions just to get the credentials. The new path is about building projects and gaining independence to create real-world utility. And here's the crucial point. AI is getting insanely good at following instructions. We humans can't compete there anymore. Our edge is agency, creativity, and the drive to build something real.
And what's so frustrating is that our education system is often reinforcing the old broken model. Think about it. Many top computer science programs are actually banning students from using AI coding tools in their classes. They are literally preventing students from learning the most important skills of the future. This is why self-directed learning and side projects are no longer optional. They are absolutely essential.
But look, this isn't a story about doom and gloom. Because while the old path is crumbling, this shift is creating an absolutely incredible opportunity. If you are a builder, there has never been a better time to be alive. Seriously.
Just look at this number. Y Combinator is seeing small teams, sometimes just a few people, go from $0 to $12 million in annual revenue in just a single year. This was completely unprecedented for business software companies. AI is a force multiplier that allows small teams to create value at a scale and speed we've just never seen before.
As Sam Altman said, this is the best time in history to start a company. The barriers to entry are lower than ever, and the potential for impact is higher than ever. The tools are here. The opportunity is massive. The only question is, how do you seize it?
The answer isn't to build a massive, world-changing product from day one. The proven path, now more than ever, is to start incredibly niche. Find a small, specific problem for a small, specific group of people and just solve it better than anyone else.
And this isn't some new, untested idea.
It's how many of the biggest companies we know got their start. Airbnb began by literally offering airbeds on living room floors during conferences. Stripe was just a simple API for developers. Coinbase was a niche product for regular people who wanted an easy way to buy Bitcoin when almost no one cared. They all started small, dominated a niche, and then expanded.
So how do you find your niche? Well, here's the playbook. First, become what they call a forward deployed engineer. Go undercover in an industry, any industry that fascinates you. Find a weird corner of the economy. Immerse yourself until you understand a customer's pain points even better than they do themselves. Then, use AI to build the magic that solves their problem.
And that brings us to the final, crucial point. Don't ask what credentials you need. Don't ask what VCs want to see. Ask yourself this: what is the total amount of utility that I can contribute to society? Focus on creating real, tangible value, because everything else, the hype, the followers, the funding announcements, is just simulacra. The future belongs to the builders.